Hello everyone! Today we are gonna study some Joseki that was disappeared. But many of the Joseki was disappeared already since AI. But even though the many Joseki were disappeared, but there was reason to study. Because we can study the Hengma logic, and the point is sometimes we can't handle the after Joseki just like AI. AI can handle perfectly for their potential and influence. So even though we don't really use the Joseki, I can say we have to study. Nowadays the move 7 is really popular. So most of the time white doesn't really prefer to pincer in this area. So white prefer to use the Kosumi and knight move much more. Yeah, because the AI was telling us no matter the situation, if black just has played the knight move, that always is better for black. So nowadays the many thing was changed. But long time ago, this approach wasn't really used because of this pincer. Yeah, around 10 years ago, yeah, always white love to play this move. So we have a reason to study about that. According to follow the modern logic, if black plays like this, after this, black doesn't continue anymore. Yeah, which means even though white bother this group, something like this, somehow black doesn't have a base, but AI was telling us even though black just go out to the center, this is not thin, it's thick enough. So that's the reason why AI doesn't continue to play. A long time ago, we always wanted to complete from this Joseki, so black preferred to use this move. Have you seen it this before? Yeah, I think about before AI, always we were using that. Yeah, and then the Joseki that we were using a lot was this one, and white can get the potential. The reason why, if white just connect, now this block has to pay one more hane, so this black is not good. Black can connect, and the white can make two space jump. And this is a simple Joseki that you can use, but I can't say it's bad for black. Actually, it's better because now white is good there in white corner, and black space is almost perfect. So now white step is a bit slow. So the old Joseki, we were using the push much more, and then black has to block. And white has a cutting point, but if you just connect here, then it's helping for black. But we can't play hane right now because there is cutting point. And even though black just hane here, now center power is very good. And actually black can even fight as well. Then when white answer the corner, then black can keep trying to fight with these two stones. So now white is not ready to hane here. So no, you can think like this jumping is preparing to hane. If black doesn't play anything, now white has a one more stone here. This push and cut is not possible to be powerful. And when black try to run away, then we can bother these two stones. So now always we have to play such kind of move on time. So the Joseki old one was push and stretch. This is the first Joseki. But if black wants to catch the sente, then black can cut one time and tenuki. Those are Joseki. Yeah. Anyway, you can think like the white is getting potential, black is getting the corner. Yeah, this is the old form that we were using. I think maybe cutting was used a bit more than just stretch here. Stretch also many people were using. The white has to approach here to handle this potential, but I think cutting was used more. Yeah. So if white plays like that, then that's everything is okay, right? Then why this attachment was disappeared? And let me show you the old logic first. Because before we were thinking if white plays something like this, then we can punish with the push. That was what we were thinking. And but even though black plays like this, the ladder has to be good for black. If white just block, I'm talking about this ladder. If this ladder is good for black, then always white can't play like this. You know, if even the white use the ladder breaker, the upper side potential is very amazing. Yeah. And if white just continue to play like this, now black can capture. Actually, according to follow the old information that black was using here at that time. Because white goes out, then black capture. Those are good exchange for black. Then black's fighting should be better. Long time ago, we didn't use this one. And white is stretch, and these two stones are in trouble. But there is Hane and Kone. If white capture, then black can just jump out to the center. And it looks quite dangerous, but now this Atari and capture is making black to be better for this fighting. Maybe it may not be really happen in your actual game, but just let me show you one time for this variation. White must save this one stone. Then this connecting is important to make the black makes more liberty. And if black just wants to surround here, then normally this is a vital point. Then black's liberty will be less than just now, and then white can surround. Please don't exchange such kind of a thing, then it makes white less liberty by ourselves. So white do not exchange the surround from outside, then became the capturing race condition is not okay for black. So now I can say even black has to invade on time. Connect first. If white is around now, then of course now is different. Now black's capturing race is faster. Then even black, black plays here. Black is the winner. So what does white have to do? Then you can guess, right? Then white can try to make one more eye. Yeah. Even I'm teaching you the capturing race logic as well. Yeah. If black just try to beat this white group, then you know now actually many things possible. Even the white is just surround. I think it's gonna be the Joseki and something like this. But the point is white is sente. Then now I can't say white is bad. Such kind of a place is the vital point. Now because if black plays here, then white can make it larger. And if black just jump here, you know. Anyway, now I can say white is not bad. So okay, return again. So when white plays here, then we have to use some amazing tesuji. Always we should use the tesuji. Something like this. Cut. And then we can make one more eye. If white throw in here, then we can get one more eye here. If white just break this eye, then we can just make one more eye here. I know that white can save, but the point is this time black is gonna be sente. So now black can play very amazing vital point. That now became black's potential is very good. You know, white is very heavy. So now this is not okay for white. And you may have a question, then what about here? Yeah. Oh, that's true. If white plays here, then black's making one more eye is quite difficult. So black has to just keep trying to fight at the center. Something like that. Yeah. If white wants to capture this group, actually it's possible. Now I can say, you know, now this is gonna be sente and black has to make the net. White is faster for one liberty. Just like this. But point is, black is better. Yeah. AI is showing us such kind of variation. And which means in this area, if there are some white stone, you know, result might be changed. Now, of course, maybe that cannot be happen in the early beginning when I teach this Joseki. And if white doesn't want to give the sacrifice, and then he might keep fight. But this time, if black just exchange and try to have a capturing race, this white group, it's gonna be Joseki. But point is, this fighting control should be better for black. Yeah. So now I can say when the ladder is working for this ladder, black can play this Joseki. And according to follow the old logic, we were playing here. But AI will suggest me this is much better. The old logic, how we were playing was like that. Here, capture, and then when white capture, then we can just make the net. If white capture those two stones, white territory is very amazing, and then we punish this one stone with this potential and make white to go to the center, just like this. And now this potential is removing to the another side. Black is breaking white territory, and black can still attack this white group. When we have a potential, we don't use something like this. Many people love to make the territory with the potential, but when you are building the territory in this area already, you are paying many things to white. So we don't handle like that. Yeah. So now it was the old Joseki, but simply I can say, if black can just capture, then it's always better for black. Yeah. Then why we don't play this move anymore? Because the AI show us even though white just trade like this, then black has to punish this one stone with Hane. Of course it's gonna be Sente. Yeah. Even you don't exchange, that's fine. Yeah, like this. You know, we both had a bad exchange each other. Black had this bad exchange. White used this bad exchange. But I can recommend you, actually, if you love black, I think it's available to play. Normally, you know, when AI is showing us for the percentage, then the Komi is 7.5 point. So normally AI percentage is a bit higher for white. So I can say it's even, yeah, almost even. But anyway, you know, AI percentage is higher, but if you do not play anything from now, actually black percentage is better. That's the reason why professional player, they don't play anymore after this. Yeah, they play a long time later at the middle game, right? So that's changed a lot. Yeah, long time ago we couldn't think this is better for white. Yeah. And when you really want to use this move, yeah, maybe you may want to tidy in this area. Sometimes ladder doesn't work, alright? So at that time you have to play a little bit differently. You can just Hane first and place here. Actually, quite okay. You can even push in here. Actually, it's quite similar. And then if white just cut here, then now you can stretch. You know, white can't capture this one stone. Now, if you have this trading, then of course this is much better for black. Even though white cut, then you can just capture. Yeah. So now white must connect, and then you can capture. This is how you are playing when your ladder is not working. But I can't say it's better for black. Even though white is just cut and stretch, you know, now black is not thick enough, so black is supposed to continue. But if you just make a tiger's mouth, push is very amazing. Now somehow white is taking the base, while black is flying at the center. And if black just pushes here, maybe push might be better. White just answer and jump and make the Kosumi. Then white base is perfect. And you know, this influence is not stepping at the side, which means if white goes here, then it may not be very thick enough. So black has to continue one space jump and here. Yeah, nice move. So this is how we are handling this potential. But also, white is not bad. Actually, white is a little bit better. Yeah. But now when you want to really handle, when your ladder is not good, so now you have to play like that. Yeah. So, okay. So now I tidied one more time. Before AI, we were using this always. And white could play simply, but white is too slow. So even long time ago, we didn't use like that. But if you want to be simpler, then you can use that. If you are feeling too complicated, and according to follow the old logic, then white wants to get the potential that became corner is not for white. So now black can push and cut, and tenuki. This was the old Joseki that we were using most. And nowadays, AI was telling us if white push and cut, then this is so bad exchange. So now this is better for white. That's what AI was telling us. Now, of course, black must not play like this. If white captured, black didn't do anything. So black must trade with the push. And black can play this move when the ladder is working. So this is better for black. So white shouldn't support the ladder. White just need to trade. And then black can hane. So now this is like little bit better for AI, but I can say almost even. Yeah. So now if you want to continue, you can play this form. But anyway, this from this hane, this Joseki was disappeared. And if your ladder doesn't work, then you have to play. If ladder is working, then white can hane. Hane is better than even here. Yeah, for example, white has one more stone around the, this is white corner, or however, yeah. And then at the time, black can't play like this because cutting will became very, very powerful. So black can't really take care of this fighting. Even, between this and this is really big difference. So now white can just block, then black has to hane and stretch and connect and capture like this. Then black can push 2 times. Why white doesn't play is in the future, then black may approach here. Then white base is not sure, so that's the reason why white jump. And this tiger's mouth is very good, so black has to exchange. And now white wants to go out to the side quickly. That's the reason why white play like that. Then black can continue like this. Still, I can't say both of them they didn't make the big mistake, so they are playing quite well. But the AI was showing us white is better enough. So I can say that's the reason why this Joseki is disappeared nowadays. So if you want to continue, you can use it in the middle game. Then of course you may really want to tidy for this shape. Because if this is not tidied yet, then you may not feel comfortable. So according to follow the basing logic, of course I want to recommend you to complete in this area first. But professional player, they even play something like this. Actually, they even play something more difficult to move because they are thinking this is much better, much efficient to bother this one stone. And if white just hane outside, something like this, then black get in this local area, then black wants to handle separately. And which means black already earned something with this attachment if white plays like that. Many things, is quite difficult. Yeah, so now you don't exactly have to follow what they are playing. So now I just taught you how you can complete in this local area. But it's quite strange to tell you. If you want to have a better percentage, then you can just tenuki. And if you want to complete in this local area, then you can use this one. For white is not bad. What I'm saying doesn't make sense, right? Yeah, I know about that. Yeah. Okay, so anyway, we checked this Joseki, why it was disappeared. It's quite interesting topic. Yeah. So I can tell you why black can just tenuki. This black doesn't have a base if you tenuki, but the point is even if white bother this group, black can step out fast to the center enough. Which means, since black plays 17, it's gonna be sente, so still black can stay at the side. So if white just answer here, then black had a position runs out fast enough at the center. So even though black doesn't take the base right now, then which means black is thick enough. Now that's the reason. So it's quite difficult topic for you guys, but maybe you can understand what I'm saying. Yeah. So today I taught you some old Joseki information. Even the old Joseki, there is a reason to study. And as I told you, if the upper side base is a little bit different, then of course after we play this move, then AI percentage might be changed. So because the AI is not counting the local area result, the whole area result. So now when we are studying such kind of Joseki, you have to understand the meaning of the hengma. Why they play like that, why they can't play like this. That's what we are studying. Yeah. So it's not like you should memorize those ordering. Okay? Yeah. Okay, thank you very much everybody for watching my video, and see you guys next time. Please like and subscribe for my channel, and please press the bell as well. Thank you very much. I will prepare more interesting topic. Bye bye.